Sup y'all, it's me, it's your boy Asmongold, and today I wanted to give you guys 10 things that you need to do before the Legion pre-patch. Now, obviously, nobody really knows whenever the patch is going to be. Some people are saying July 19th, but I'm pretty sure they don't work at Blizzard, so nobody really fucking knows. The important thing is you get this shit done as quickly as possible, which is why I'm making this video as quickly as possible. And also, you guys keep asking me about it, so I want to get it out of the way. So let's go ahead and start with the list. Number one, this is in no particular order, by the way. Number one, this actually is the most important one, by the way. Number one is the fucking moose. You need to get the Grove Warden. If you didn't know, if you've been living under a rock, Heroic Archimonde drops a quest item. You pick up that quest item, and that quest item gives you a mount. That mount is called the Grove Warden. Right now, that mount is in the game. Whenever the pre-patch comes out, I'm pretty sure it's going to be taken out of the game, or you're not going to be able to get it. I think you can still do the quest. So you really want to make sure that you can get that done. Now, there are a couple of different ways you guys can do that. For one, I'm going to be doing another Moose's Loose event, so you might be able to get in on that. That is probably unlikely because there's like going to be a million people that are going to want to get in on that. Number two, you get the mount yourself in your raid group. Okay, that's easy. Number three, you pay somebody like probably 25,000 gold for an Archimonde carrier, and they're going to get you the moose. So if you don't have the moose by now, guys, come on. If you don't have the moose by now, go into the bathroom, look in the mirror, look at yourself, and say, I fucked up. Because that thing is so easy to get, and don't even tell me right now, don't even tell me that you're not going to be able to farm out 25,000 gold. That is so easy, okay? Like, do not even tell me there's a million guides out there. So if you don't have the moose, start farming the gold, start doing it. It might not be fun, but that doesn't matter. Fun is for casuals. Number two is the legendary quest line. You need to make sure that you get your legendary ring. Now, if you don't, who fucking cares? They're going to nerf it in Legion anyway, but it's another orange item to have, and also, you know, it's orange, so you definitely want to have it. Two very good reasons to have it. It's orange, and it's also legendary, so definitely want to get your legendary ring. It's going to help you level. It goes all the way up to 795, which is almost at the same level as item, or at level 110 quest gear. Very, very important. Number three ties into the moose, but if you're even better than that, so you already had the moose. Number one was obvious. Number three is get your cutting edge achievement, or your ahead of the curve achievement. Now, obviously, that's whenever you kill Mythic Archimonde on Mythic difficulty. Well, yeah, obviously, they're taking that away whenever 7.0 comes out, so you're not going to be able to get that. So you want to push for that now, because obviously, if you don't, you're never going to get it. Very, very important. Number four. Now, this is debatable, okay? I'm going to say you either want to sell all of your DRAENOR materials now, or you want to wait for right whenever the patch comes out. And the reason for that is because everybody is going to be fiending over that transmog gear. They're going to want every single piece, okay? And that's actually another whole little bullet point on my little list here, but you want to make sure that you sell off all of your really, really expensive, or not expensive, but you want to sell off all of your excess materials from DRAENOR, because people are going to want to get as many of them right now. There's going to be a very, very big draw on the economy to get as many of them out there as possible, to buy as many of them as possible, to craft the gear in order to get all of those items for transmog, because there's going to be a very, very big market for that, a very big surge whenever 7.0 comes out, because that also introduces the transmog inventory, which brings me to number 5. 5 is you want to get all of the transmog gear that you possibly can. Now, obviously, in Legion and in 7.0, they're introducing the new transmog wardrobe. That means that you can basically play dress up, and it's way, way better. And so you want to obviously get as many pieces as you can. There's an achievement for collecting 100 of each different type of piece. So, like helmets, 100 helmets, 100 cloaks, 100 tabards. Not 100 tabards, 100 chest pieces and everything else. Also, the tabards and the shirts are going to be included in this what's it called? I keep forgetting. In the wardrobe. And so you want to make sure you collect all the tabards, and you want to collect all the shirts. And you want to buy them now, because the prices are going to be getting higher and higher and higher until we get to the pre-patch point, and then they will stay high probably for a little bit, and then whenever Legion comes out, they'll probably go back down to higher than where they were right now, or before this was announced, but still lower than they would be whenever the pre-patch came out, because of the supply and demand, obviously. The next thing is you want to get your challenge mode stuff. Now, this is very, very important, because in Legion, if you get challenge mode gear or on challenge mode weapons on one character, you get them for all of your characters. And so, like, let's say you suck on your hunter, it doesn't matter, but if you're good on your druid, you still get the cool bow with butterflies on your hunter. So you obviously want to get challenge mode gold done. Also, if you can't do that, you can at least get silver done and get the fucking Yeti. So it's a win-win. Bronze gives you the Indomitable title, so So those are all things that you want to do. Also, the feats of strength for having these the realm best time are going away in 7.0. I don't know if they're giving you a title that goes along with that, but I'm assuming that they probably will. All things that you definitely want to do. Challenge mode carries are available. I think it's like usually about 200 to 250k if you really suck dick, and if you don't, you can always find your own group. Number, I don't even know what number this is. I think it's like 7 or something else like that. Is you want to try, no, obviously this is kind of a minor thing, which is why it's number 7. Nobody really cares about number 7, right? Is you want to try and get the VOIDTALON. Okay, the VOIDTALON of the Dark Star is the purple Raven Lord, and the reason that you want to do it before the pre-patch is whenever the pre-patch comes out, DRAENOR, the areas in DRAENOR are going to become CRZ, and so there's going to be more competition in each area in order to actually click those Edge of Reality things. There are a lot of guides for how to get the VOIDTALON. I would make a guide, but I don't have the fucking VOIDTALON. So you can just Google those, and you're going to find more than enough. Now, next one is the Brawlers Guild. They're taking the Brawlers Guild out in Legion, probably because they're just working on other stuff, and they're probably going to put it back in, I would assume, in 7.1, but who really knows? So you want to make sure you get that done. Obviously, it gives you some achievements. It also gives you some shirts. You get that Bruce shirt and a bunch of other ones, too. I would say if you have 720 item level and you can't kill the Brawlers Guild, You can do it, all right? If you can't, I don't know what to say. You should be able to do it. It should be no big deal. Now, the last one, I think this is the last one. Did I go over all of them? No, this is the second to last one because I forgot one. The second to last one is the PvP titles, okay? Obviously, they're going to be ending the warmongering season, and so if you want to try and get Challenger, you can go for that. If you want to try and get Rival, you can go for that. Duelist, you can go for that. Or Gladiator, you can win trade for that. Or Hero of the Alliance, you can, of course, exploit for that, too. So you can make sure you can get all of those things very, very, I guess like if you're a PvPer, it could be easy to get, but if not, you know, it might take you a little bit more scripting. So anyway, that's going to obviously be the second last thing. Now the last thing is not really too big of a deal, but again, this kind of ties into the first one, which is, you know, getting the moose, is that Garrison Gold missions are going away. So obviously the Gravy Train, which was having 11 characters all doing Garrison missions for you with full treasure finder missions, followers, heroes, whatever they're called, that's going away. So you want to make sure you're doing those every single day. Okay, that's going to be like 2,000 to 3,000 gold you're getting every single day if you've got a number of different characters doing it. Like I make like 5,000 gold just by clicking Facebook button. It's a joke. So anyway, those are the 10 things that you need to do before the Legion pre-patch. Most important, here's what I'm focusing on: Transmog. That's actually pretty much it. I mean, what's the point of kicking ass if you look like an idiot whenever you're doing it? I mean, it's pretty common sense, pretty much common sense. So you want to make sure you can get that done. Again, you need 100 of each of the different slots in order to get the achievement. And if you get all the achievements, you get the title, The Fabulous. Woo! So that's very, very good. And that's pretty much all I've got, too. So if you guys have any other suggestions on what you need to do before the Legion pre-patch, go ahead and put them in the comments. And obviously, if they're good suggestions, people will probably rate them up. So that's going to help you guys. And so go ahead and check there if, you know, maybe I forgot something. And, you know, that could help you guys out even more. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and like, comment, subscribe.